Right, what is up, guys and girls? Should be live, everything should be working. Good stuff, ready to go. Got the record button on, sweet. Let me get Twitch chat up. Got a nice little funky beat to this one. Twitch, this one. Okay, sweet, done. Hey, what up? Techno, what up, Bubs? Thank you for coming in early, appreciate that. Bear with. Volumes. This one here. I think we want to be around here. Hopefully that's loud enough for you guys. You have to let me know. I'll keep an eye on it as we go. And what I want to do, ideally, is sort of make my Twitch chat overlap. Let's pull that sideways in. Oh, that's better. Yeah, so I can overlap it. So I can see the volumes and see the Twitch. Do you know what I mean? Good. Okay. Wicked. Sick. Let's go. Where are we? Steam. Here we go. Right. Get drinking me. First one of the day. Oh. Tasty beverage. Right, guys, thank you for joining me today. And today we are checking out Duckov. Escape from Duckov. Can we escape from Duckov? Is Duckov even escapable? Who knows? We're going to find out today. I've put the game on. I've had a couple games prior to coming to live, and I found it very entertaining. It's a very good, solid game. It runs well on Linux and Windows, and it will run on your nan's potato. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those. It has great optimization on the back end. It has great settings. The visuals are decent. The sound effects are to die for. And it's one of those games that are just, you know, one that I wanted to bring to stream just because I have fun playing it and I don't have enough time to play it. So we're going to be checking it out today, giving it a rating and checking out the fors and against, the good and the bad and the ugly, which I can probably assume there is none. This game's really popping. It's one of the most played games of 2025, end of 2025. And it really took the industry by surprise because a lot of AAA titles lost out to the custom that this game took. Now it's a super cheap game, it's a super balanced game, and it's very fun. So without further ado, let's jump in. Right, intro is there somewhere. What we got going on? Okay, so Duckov description goes a little something like this. Escape from Duckov in a PvE indie survival RPG. I like the sound of that. It rolls off the tongue. In a duck's world, scavenge for resources, build your hideout, and upgrade your gear in the world of Duckov. Of course, this is referring to Tarkov, right? So they did one prior to this, which was Duckside. Duckside was a play on the game Deadside, and it's a first-person shooter, and the Duck game kind of took and borrowed some elements, but pretty much done its own thing. I was quite impressed with that game, but the player base wasn't there. Now Duckov just, you know, milked that already successful base, but without the player base coming in. It was a multiplayer, and took it to this solo player game. So we've now got an RPG with PvE elements, with gathering and looting, but it's a single player game essentially. But it's a game that has a good community. Everybody seems to like it who's played it, and if you haven't tried it, I generally, hand on heart, suggest you go try this one. It's really, really good. You start with nothing and you have to rise to the top. You can outwit hostile ducks and survive, or make it out alive at least. It's got mixed reviews overall on 2,800 people, but 9,000 people have has reviewed it in very positive light, and I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with the 9,000 consensus that it is a very, very good game. Now, full price on this game is just under $20, which I think is a good starting price for a game of this quality. But in a sale, like myself, I got it for about £12.50. So in dollars, that's like $13, $14. I think it's about $14, $15. So that's where the sort of sweet spot is for this game. Now, it does have a free soundtrack. They're not even charging for DLC soundtrack. It's single player only, with Steam achievements, trading cards, workshop, Steam Cloud, family sharing, and accessibility features. Now, there is no mod community as yet, as far as I'm aware, but it does have a community built in that it does work with closely. So I think we could see mods in this game in the future. Now, it's playable on the deck, and it is fully supported by Windows and Linux Mint. I can confirm this one. It requires 16 gig RAM at top tier and a 2060 to run. Now, I was really shocked at 2060. I was looking at graphic card prices the other day, and a old 2060 will run you the same price as a modern 5060 Ti. I don't know why that is. Maybe you guys can give me some explanation to that, but older cards seem to be really holding their value and really sort of coming back. I mean, the 3060 on 12 gig that I actually own is way more like valuable than my 5060 Ti, and I don't know why at the moment. Okay, so we're going to jump in. Boom, and we are in the room. I'm just going to put my little fan on. I might have come overdressed today. I've got a vest, I've got a t-shirt, I've got a sweatshirt, as you can see. There's a t-shirt and a vest underneath, and I just don't think it's that cold. It's raining. It's nice and wet today, which is you know, not normally a saying that most Brits will say, but I quite like it when it rains because my job's predominantly indoors, so I can pretty much get away with shitty weather. It's actually productive. So we're just waiting for it to load, and while we're doing that, I might run my afterburner. And for those who don't know what Afterburner is, it's just an app that allows you to control your fan speeds on your system. I like to ramp them up a little bit. Right, so this is Duckov. Here we go. So we've got the Storm Phase 1, and it says remaining 4 minutes. I'm not really sure what that means at this point in the game. I'm sure you guys will point that one out for me. 90 frames capped, and it is running at 90 frames. So I'm going to say that if the internet is running right and all you guys are happy with the signals, we could actually push that forward a bit more. So shooting is about right, I think. Nice and loud. Got some really cool sound effects. Okay, let me check my inventory real quick. Let's see what's going on now. We have a full inventory from my first 2 playthroughs. So backpack and warehouse storage has 69. So we could just chuck all this in the warehouse storage. Store all. Do I need any of this? I'm sure we need bullets and stuff. Let's go in naked. Why not? I'm going to store the entire lot. That gives me 86 out of 100 stored. And I do have some decent body armor, helmet and whatnot. I got quite lucky on my first couple games. There we go, leaving the bunker. Now this game is so simple. It's just the very bare minimums of what you would expect a game that is this successful to have going on. And it just runs so sweet. Ooh, okay, that's the fog. So I think what it's saying there is the fog is due, so you don't have to answer that one. We don't want to go out for 3 minutes. So I guess we can either go to bed or we can actually look at some of the features. So let's do that. Let's run down the features. So we've got build. We require a circuit board to finish this build. Everything else I've got, metal plates, CD drive. It's all looking very good there. What have we got here? So this is awaiting pickup quests. So in progress, we've got the Hunter's Path, kill rampaging scavengers, and submit a butcher's knife. And it says I own 2, so I can submit those once we get the kills. Use a bandage. Okay, we had a bandage in storage. Let's take the bandage back out. Pretty sure we had a bandage. I saw one. Thermite. Oh, it's a first aid kit. Maybe I got confused. Have a look. Ooh, there we go. IV medicine, bandage, there you go, we take that. And there's 3 in there, so I want to separate them. Going to go to split, it's as simple as this. And I'm going to put 2 of those bandages back because we don't need to take 3 with us. So right click. And there's no store there, so how do we store just 1 item? I took the 3 out of there, but it's still there. How many have I got? Oh shit. I got a bunch. Okay, so can we put the... You can only stack 5, so... Store them all. Guess we're taking 3 with us then, boys. We can take a handgun with us as well. Do we have one equipped? We've got one equipped. We don't need to take that. I'm starting to get in the finickiness of it now. But there's the 2 knives we want. We want to keep them safe. Drop, mark, Store all. What sort? Drop items into these slots to pick up your hotbar. Okay, so let's do that. We'll say that 8 is my health. Let's have a look what else we need to complete. So we need to fix the northern signal tower. This requires a flathead screwdriver. Do we have a flathead screwdriver? We do have a flathead screwdriver. Let's go. Okay, so I haven't even checked the quests. Like, I haven't done any of these yet. Letter from the old friend. I've got to find it apparently. It said you received a letter from a friend which I left in a red tent on a small hill. It contains, okay, there's no map coordinates, so we're gonna have to find that. So we're looking for a tent and we're looking to kill 2 scavengers. That's about it. The fixing the radio tower we'll try and do as well. Technically I could get all them done in one go. We've got 2 minutes left on the clock. Let's burn some more time. This is your upgrade system. You can see I've popped a few upgrades out already. You can see here, this is like gun multiplier, steady shot, wide view, you know, all this good stuff. And the next one will be sharp perception, which is going to cost me 1,500 points and require level 4, which I don't think we're level 4 yet. If I do that, it might tell us. Oh, we're level 3, about halfway, not too bad. HP 45, it's a decent amount of damage sponge there. This is just a little shooting gallery where you can practice. Sound effects are so good in this game. Really addictive. And then I've got my dodgy workbench that I decided to build right in the middle of the room, which wasn't the best idea. We're going to go craft. What can we craft? So we can craft the butcher's knives from here. We've got plastic barrels. We've got queen string. So let's go into ammo. So we can make wooden arrows by ourselves. And we can also craft some basic tools. Potato graphics card. It's an actual potato. Yes, okay, that's really clever. So you can craft some of the items you're going to need to do quests and stuff, which is really awesome. Now we're down to a minute, so we're just going to wait that out. We have the next track. So this is the soundtrack that you get for free. You can download this via MP3 within Steam as well, which is really good. I quite like it. It's kind of classical music. I'm going to try and change the difficulty and see what happens. Obviously we want it on story, which is scavenge. 40% damage, 40% HP. You can actually upgrade as you go. What's the benefit to upgrading then? So enemies react very slow. This one more slowly. It says for players with more challenge and impression in extreme. So I'm guessing we get a different loot, but it doesn't say we do. So why play on the harder difficulty and give yourself that challenge if you're not going to gain anything, right? I think this one might be our appearance. If we go to the sync, might be able to customize our duck. Oh no, maybe not. What's this? What do I look like? Yeah, so when I made my character, you can have quite a lot of freedom with this game, and I decided to make, well, that. So, it's a thing. How do we get back then? So we just give up. Weird one, not exit, give up. Yeah, so that's what's under the helmet, and I mean, he looks quite fine here, I think, you know. I can't really zoom in, but he looks pretty decent. Don't think I intended to make it a joke, but it just became a joke. So if we turn the power on, you can see we've got a vehicle, which I think takes us to other environments, you know, the next step in the game. So this is probably going to be our last thing that we mess with and get going. I don't know how long that's going to take, so we probably won't cover that today. We've got about 2.5 hours to 3 hours just to delve in. We've also got some sort of building site that's going on now, which tells us something's coming soon. If not, we have to build it. So our timer has now hit 200 Is that 200 hours? So storm arrives. Okay, so the timer's now reset. Let's go up and see if we're not actually being attacked as soon as we boot in. There you go. Now this game on its core should probably not be as successful as it was. If you think about it on paper, you start in a base, you come up and you raid the same area over and over again. You gather the same or very similar loot. And then you upgrade your base, you upgrade your duck, and you upgrade your weaponry. But it is like a game loop where you're just constantly repeating the same thing over and over again, and it shouldn't really be as successful on paper as it actually is, but it is just so fun to play, and it has such a good mechanic system. The sound effects are on point. It's calm at times but also panicky at times, and because it's single player, it's just at your own pace. And I think that's where a lot of games get their single player environments wrong, especially crafters and builders. They kind of sometimes set the pace for you, and it doesn't feel like you're really part of the living world. In this game, what you do is up to you. How much you play, how far you go, what timing you want to do it in. You know, if you want to cut it really close to the fog, you can. If you want to get in there nice and early, you can also do that. There's so many things that this game has going for it, and it's just so accessible with the fact it runs on Linux and Windows, the fact that you can use mouse and keyboard seamlessly. Again, I'm going to switch F to my mouse because then I can pretty much use one hand to do most of the jobs. Now I fixed the tower there. I didn't mention I was going to do that, but that's what I'm doing. So I've used the screwdriver, which was a flathead screwdriver, to fix the tower. So that's now one of our quests done. We should get some rewards for that. Now we're going to try and fight 2 scavengers if I can find them. Not really sure what scavengers look like as yet. I'm assuming they're going to be the armored up ducks. There you go, grab a cardboard box. Half these items I'm not really sure what they do either yet. So we've got to learn as we go. I've just got a poop. I'm sure I don't need that. I'm going to take it anyway. Maybe we can throw it at someone. There we go, take the bolt. Okay, we've got an enemy. You don't get like a, you know, like on 8-ball pool, you get like a guideline. You don't get the guideline, but you do get the target, and it is pretty accurate. And there you go, there's the first kill, and that is so satisfying to do. I can't explain it unless you played the game, or I'll go and plan to play the game, you'll see what I mean. Oh, I can double click. Okay, that's even better. The double clicking items is quicker. I'm very reserved with my ammo. I try to get, you know, accurate shots. I don't want to keep taking handguns because we'll end up with too many of them. A nice exploding barrel there. I've not actually been this side of the map. I normally go up and to the left. Toolbox. Okay. Ooh. Wraps, happy days. To fix the bridge, we need another pile of wood. Again, nothing in this game is new. That's the other thing. On paper, it doesn't succeed because it is just a carbon copy of things we've already got. And even the name is copied from another game. But it just works so well that it's become its own thing. In progress. Balanced nutrition. What's this? Submit 1 egg. Okay, we need to find an egg for this guy. He's in the gym and he's getting swole and he's working out. He needs his protein. I only mock people who go to the gym because, you know, I'm too lazy to do it myself. It's pretty much that. Okay, awesome. We'll get through this game, and then I want to talk about some new games that got sent to me, and I want to talk about also the Switch 2 a little bit, and I also want to talk about the new game that just released, the first-person shooter, which escapes me the name of it, but I will look it up, and how bad that game actually was to play last night. Here we go. We are going to have a couple of chill gins today and keep me fresh-faced. It's my birthday week this week, so I plan to go ham towards the end of the week. Oi, what's this? Bro. Okay, so now we get to use our bandage. which is also now, fingers crossed, going to get our, I think that's going to get our quest done, because it asked for me to use a bandage but I couldn't at the time. Do we have anything that regains health? Not poop. What's this? Carrot. Can we eat that? Use. Nope, that just restores food. So you do have food and water draining. I didn't mention that yet. Food and water is something you do have to keep up with. But I've never really found the need to at the moment. Like I'm not ever starved. I've never starved and I've never run out of water. But that is early game. So maybe later on it gets a bit tougher. There we go. Let's take our man in. So we've got a little bit of a war zone going on in here. I think there's 2 or 3 people just waiting for me. There's somewhere in these trees. Yeah, they might have reset. We might get away with this one. Here's one. We'll go for the barrel. Boom. Boom, boom, boom inside the room. Okay, we'll take toilet paper. So I've got poop and toilet paper. Leave some real suspect trap. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I've got to reload. I didn't bring ammo. Damn it. Okay, we're in a little bit of a sticky spot. I'm going to switch to the handgun. Boom, man down. Popped him under the tree. Oh, he was carrying some money. Sweet. Greenery is always good, my friend. Now, if you do play a game, you know, hits and tips are welcomed. Any advice, especially for mid to late game, would be good. I'll pre-prepare myself. We're in. Okay, we've got a health pack there, so I'm going to go ahead and squeeze me while I use that. Exactly. I'm now maxed out health. Where's this? There's a guy here normally wearing a vest. I'll try and... Here he comes, here he comes. If you pop a shot and get him to come at you, there is a barrel there. Aye, aye. Yeah, this ain't good for me. I need to leg it. Yeah, I'm going to get behind the sandbags. Don't have a guaranteed way out of this. Got the range, they've got the speed. Got no ammo in my AR. I'm not carrying anything of worth. Oh, this could be bad. Risk it for a biscuit, boys. What happened there? Why is there so many chickens? Did they kill each other? Okay. I got lucky and they left me a beer, which is awesome. Go ahead and use the health pack. I mean, I couldn't have got luckier, could I? Have a bit of that. We'll take the mic for whatever that reason is. I have no idea what happened. I think they just got in a row with each other. I've not actually ever seen that play out. Ooh, shotgun. We'll take that. Number 3. Some shells. No, don't leave the shells behind. Drop the beer. Can we drink the beer? Drink the beer. Is it going to make it go blurry and dizzy? Old school. No, it had no effect. I took shotgun shells. Now what I need to do is get that shotgun, my secondary. Switch it out. I don't know what the range on this shotgun is. Go find out. Oh, I got that one and that one tried to sneak it. Come on, boys, get close. Doesn't do as much damage as I was hoping. It'll be very careful still. Okay, use the health pack. Where's the bandage? Do I have bandages left? No. Damn it. They usually drop good loot, these guys. So level 2 armor, I've got level 3. I've got some aspirins. Again, feathers, shells, all good stuff. Their shotgun might be better than mine. That's the MP155, so it does 55% damage. Mine does 45, so I'm going to go with that one. I'm assuming that's going to take the same shells. Their body armor is level 2, so we're going to leave that one be. And then we'll do that again. Okay, school backpack equipped. Must already have a school backpack. I've already got one. I've got health for days, and I've got way too much health here. If there is such a thing. You never really have too much health. Ooh, this guy's beast. Flip move. Get some. A bit cheeky, it told me when he was reloading. Nice. You got the brown box. What's in the brown box? Level 3 body armor. Mine's 5.2 kilograms. This one's 3.6. But it's actually lighter. Backpack capacity +4. So it's, other than having a bit of extra capacity, I probably would switch that out so I can move a bit quicker. But for now, we'll leave it be. Okay, so I want these ammo here. Can we put it in the AR? No, the AK. What can we drop? There's nothing really I want to risk. Can get rid of the handgun, I suppose. Drop. 3. Then we'll double take that, and we'll probably use another aspirin, which makes us need water, by the way. So go to your water and then use. Pick up water really easy. I don't really find it hard to find things like that. So we now have used the aspirin. We've got the water. We've got shotgun ready to go. Got a lot of shells, but it doesn't seem like you do. It still feels a little bit light on the... Oh, there's dude there. I just saw him. Oh, he's got bandages. Okay, let me come back to that. Try and get his attention. Come at me, bro. Get him near the barrel. Boom. Didn't even see it coming. Yeah, what's he rocking? He's got a nice MF. Like a motherfucker. Damage 13 on that one. So this one's 16. So I'm going to keep with what we got. Got a dumpling. I'll go ahead and eat that just to get my food resource up. Now you can actually see my food and water here, which is awesome. I didn't know if you was blocking it with my big hefty shoulders. We'll take everything else. Again, when you know you need something and you're going to find a lot of it, you might as well stack them, right? So you might as well stack. So I've got 48 bullets there. I've got 60 bullets there. I've got $800, you know. Leave a slot for the things you're going to find loads of. Toilet paper, I don't really understand what the use of that is yet. I don't remember using toilet paper to do anything meaningful. Okay, let's go back here. Check out this health box, which is a great place to put a health box, by the way. So I'm going to take 3 bandages, leave the other ones, and roll on. What's in here? Tactical. Okay, we've got animal trap. Ooh, scope. Can I fit it? Yeah, it just fits by dragging and dropping. Really awesome. Change out the shotgun, and then we're going to try and reload that. Nice. So the scope gives me a red dot sight, but it doesn't give me like a guidance line or anything, you know, like that, which I would imagine that's what it would have done. Organic fibers, that seems quite rare. I think if I drink the water and then switch it for the organic fibers, I can't see me needing another drink before we leave, see. We'll take that one. We've got the animal trap, which I'm going to chuck this health potion, it's not health potion, health box away. Take the animal trap. At least you've got good scrap metal. Okay, it's used for scrap metal. Happy days. Got myself a lollipop. I'll go ahead and use that. Gonna give me some more food. Drop this one again. Just picked it up and then take scissors. Okay, cool. I've got 2 pairs of scissors. Not really sure the use of those. What's in the bin? Another pair of scissors. Okay, they're quite common. You can't stack them, so that's unfortunate. The tape is probably better than the scissors. Possibly. Again, I'm just going by what I've seen or what I haven't seen. Anything that is new and I haven't seen it, I'm just going to grab it because we might need it. Right, let's get out of here. I mean, I've got a full inventory, backpack's done, everything's good. I'm looking good on health, food and water, and I'm out. I just got to make it to the extraction point without getting oofed and, you know, making any silly mistakes. Oh, yeah. Is that a double barrel? Yep, he's empty now. Man down. I can't carry any more shotgun shells, which is fine. Oh, that was a one shot. I do wonder if that's because it's got scope on it now. Maybe you're going for headshots now. Making my gun a little bit OP, to be fair. There's a scrap metal box there that I am tempted to go and investigate. I didn't find the tent yet. Apparently there's a tent somewhere on this map with a letter that we need to recover. Baked beans. I'm going to eat my beans. There's the extraction point. I'm going to go ahead and blow up those so that no one does it to me. And now I'm going to go and stand in the extraction point. 4 seconds and we're out. There's a lovely box there. It's looking very criminally tempting. That's got some good stuff in it actually. I've not seen any of them things, so I'm going to get rid of the TP. I always find TP. I'm not too bothered about it. And I think I'm going to drop the scissors because I can get them easy. I'm going to take the bolt and the cables. The shovel I'm not too bothered about. And there we go. Because I'm not really sure what these things do. So I'm just going by, again, what I feel could be useful. Almost level 4. We're creeping in nicely. I like it. Great game. Absolutely great game. And it's just this, rinse and repeat, and you're just going to level up as you go, and you're going to find new items, and you're going to have a great time doing it. Very simple. It kind of feels like the old retro days, where you're just going to put on a game that you want to play, and you're going to have a great time playing it, and that's what this game delivers and offers. Right, so crafting menus, we can now make a dung ball from our pooping, so we can go ahead and do that. I don't know why we want to do that, but we can. You can throw it at someone now. Okay. We can make a wooden stick. What's this for? A straight wooden stick can be swung around, so it's basically a melee weapon. We can create manually loaded double barrel shotgun, commonly used. You can actually create shotguns now. Crowbar. There's a piece almost any armor, so it's good for against armored enemies. We have a shovel, defeat all, again another melee. It's basically all melee. Now I haven't made the bow and arrows yet. I'm going to go ahead and just make those just so I know I've done that job. That's it. That is good. Let's go hand in our quests, or at least collect them. There you go, a couple ticks. So we did the tower, claim all resources, and we also did the bandage using. Again, really easy basic stuff. No one can really go wrong with this one. We've got XP 500, we've got a pile of medicine, and we've got an aspirin that we can now create. But this, we didn't kill any scavengers. I'm not really sure what a scavenger is. We're going to have to loot another area of the map and see if we can actually come across these guys. So we've got 4 new quests by doing 2 quests. Build a weapon shop, let's go with that. And we've got build a medical station, happy days, advanced processing, and then we've got the tech expert, which I already have some components, I believe, for that. Hunter's path is the main one it keeps pointing me to. Okay. So then we're going to go store all of our shiz. Store all. How much storage we've got left? So we're at maximum capacity for our storage right now. If there was any development we could have done. Ah, available. Here we go. Start research. It's very quick. Level 4, activate. Wow. So all of these have been activated, of course. The next ones are level 5, and we're going to be able to get survival instinct, more HP, and also head armor, which is looking really sweet. So the build menu, is that under B? No. Build. Bunker. That's not it. Craft. Not under C. Base. Controls. Build menu, let's have a look. Put weapon away, photo mode, reload, aim, shoot, sprint. Okay, there's no build there. Build. Collapse. Drop. Use item inventory. Quest. Where in the world is build? Said construct to like a medical base and construct the other one, but there's no build menu. Maybe it's one of these. Here we go. Medical station. Sweet. So I say yes, and then what's rotate? R, Q. Lovely. So Q and E to rotate, and I'm going to put a medical station at the back here. Now this one we require, what do we require? So we need an eco lamp and an MD40. I think that's some sort of WD-40 spray, and a circuit board. They're the 3 items we need to get on this raid, and hopefully we can. And that's it. We're already there. Boom. And you're just playing really until the fog comes, and if you're out when the fog comes, you just obviously have to keep your pace moving. But I've got plenty of time before the next fog comes in. Okay, we've got some weather effects looking real cool. Game is a little bit darker now, I apologise. Ooh, what's that blue thing in there? That teleport. Oh yeah, someone's pop shots. Where is he? There's the, so UV light. I thought it was an eco light. Okay, so we almost had it. But we got lucky there. I'm now going left rather than going down and across the bridge, so hopefully we can unlock some other little bits and areas that we haven't explored yet. What's this? Read. Okay, scavenger's note. Also, we're on the lookout for that red tent, remember? There's a letter in there. Boom, he came at us. Oh, this one's coming hard. What in the ninja? Oh, he's carrying an axe. Okay, that does big damage. I've got nothing to heal myself right now. There's a bottle of water. As I said, they're very easy to find. Hopefully the clicking of my mouse isn't coming through the stream too much. If it is, I can heighten my mic and we can go from there. I got myself a blueprint. That's awesome. I've got a tactical box. Got myself a stock. Lovely. Can I fit that to my... No, it doesn't fit to the AK. More of an MP5 attachment, I think. I just got myself a key there. And that's it. Little medical box on the floor. Even better, data box. Moving on up. Cannot open from this side. Okay, we'll go the long way round and we'll try and open that because I'm sure that will stay open. Shout out for some goons. Here we go, we've got goons. Bring it. Now I've got no health, so I'm being very careful about this one. Let them come to us. Flat. Ooh, what's that? Okay, we're going to get that now. Kind of helped, right? Could have been a little bit better if we got him in one. He's dropped some sort of tech box. So we've got a CD drive and also a computing core. Lovely. Right, so let's try and fit this stock to this one. Doesn't seem to fit on now. What's the damage? 12. Yeah, I'm doing 16. I'm not going to go with that, but it's nice as a spare. Might drop it if we need the space. Food box. Nice. Got myself a decanter or a canteen. I'm not sure which one you call it, but that's going to have some water in it, I would imagine. This backpack allows 8 storage. This one's 12, so I can keep that there. Don't think you can loot the backpack. It'd be nice if you could open the backpack and take stuff out of the backpack as well. You know, at the cost of time and risk. Okay, I've got a couple shotguns there. I'm going to leave that one be. More TP. Okay, so if I put health down, what else can we have? Maybe have a beer, maybe a drink. Let me try and find some food. Do I have food? Chocolate bar, there you go. Chocolate bar. Stick that on 7. When I pick up bandages, I'll put that on 8. I'll go ahead and just eat and drink these as we go. Okay, cool. Wonder if we got a flashlight. I thought it might be a flashlight or L. Doesn't look like F. No. Okay, we'll go ahead and drink that as we can't take it with us. Homemade candy. Go ahead and use that as well. But it seems like every time I eat something, I compromise a bit of water. So I think you should eat before you drink and then drink to replenish not just what you need, but also what you're going to burn. Yeah, I can't take the ammo for standard bullets for some reason. Why is that? Let me get rid of rusty bullets, and then take standard ones instead. I'm sure they'll fit my gun. I think all low-end bullets are 9mm. Okay, so now we need to drink and use our stuff, because I need the slots. And you might as well not waste it. So alcohol just burnt half of my water almost, which isn't great. See what soda does. Yeah, soda gives me full fluid desire. And then I can go in here and we can take the football, basketball, and we can take, what's blue barrel? Blue barrel, large empty barrel. Got to be better than toilet paper, isn't it? I haven't come, oh, you can put stuff in the blue barrel. How do you do that? Fish. You can put fish in the blue barrel. Okay, I guess there's a fishing mechanic. I've never actually picked a fish up to date. Potato, can we eat that? Sweet. Pretty good. No downside to the potato. I've got the water. Ah, there's the egg. I needed the egg. Hang on, I've got people coming in. What is that, dog? Got pumpkin on its head. Oh yeah, we've got mushroom people. I'll go with spray and pray on them boys. Come at me, bros. $15 shots. The trick to them is making them come to you. Right, definitely want to take the mushroom. Don't have any healing. I'm still, I mean, I've got my first aid kit. It's a bit much though, isn't it? Guess we'll have to use it. Quite good. It lasts a long time. Got about another 2 uses. What else we got here? Blueprint for a PM. The axe is new. I want us to take that with us. What can we sacrifice? I'm not sure if the basketball's worth anything, or you know what I mean. I guess we sell it. We probably sell that for money, right? Yes, the cosmetic pouch. Cosmetic pouch. How much is that? 8 and a 5. Okay, I'm going to drop that. I don't think we need it. I keep trying to drag them to the middle and drop them that way. It doesn't work. You have to right click and drop. So I want the mushrooms. There you go. Now I can stack these. It's the first time I've ever seen them. I'm actually looting the mushroom, not taking the mushroom. Let's stand on the floor there. Okay, you can only carry 3 at a time. Or you can only stack 3 at a time. Okay, 5 bullets in the AR, so we're going to switch. Oh, there's a teleporter. And the shells. What we got here? Rusty shells. How many we got? 37. I'll take rusty shells all day long. Okay, we'll go interact. Teleported. Sweet. There's nothing in here. But we teleported. Well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Can we teleport back? Boom. The only reason I can see that being useful is if we reset the board where there's now a load of enemies. We can go ahead and get more loot from them. And I'll tell you what, in this game as well, the handgun, you don't feel underpowered just rocking a basic handgun. It does feel really powerful, really nice to use. And again, I hope that we're going to hit a wall at some point where it says you're going to have to increase your difficulty to get those items. So like it only drops certain items on easy, medium, hard. And in that way, it forces players to play the more difficult, challenging stages where you actually have to use your brain a lot more. And I don't know if it's going to do that, but that's how I would have designed the game, where it kind of forces players to get good, you know, because it is a single player game. It doesn't have much in the way of competition or you know, competitiveness, so therefore it needs to bring something, keep people playing for longer. There you go, have a nice cake, and then I'm going to need some fluids. Unfortunately, I don't have... Oh, hang on, I'm carrying another... Yeah, they do deteriorate, but I think you can fix them. My AK-74, 47 now is deteriorating, so I'm going to drop this one. Rockage. So that I can then loot more ammo, just in case. Oh yeah, I see mushrooms. They're the ones we took down now, hopefully. They are. Sweet. Yeah, toilet. This wall looks like it can blatantly be broken, but I have no explosives at the moment. So we're going to try and do that in the future. Or, well, later today. We'll do that. Oh yeah, I got ya. I got ya. Whoa. Yeah, okay, I'm out. They killed their own ninja. That was so lucky. He saved my bacon. Ouch. I don't know if I've got time to heal. Come at me, bro. I keep going to click on these. These are actually more of a hindrance for me at the moment because I'm not used to them. So every time I go to click on my number 3, I'm actually doing it manually with the mouse, which isn't helping my, not helping my gameplay. What do Where did they go? There's one. Nice. What do we want? Take that one, take that, and leave the rest. Okay, that was a pretty successful. I mean, it got really scary at one point. I was being chased by a ninja and being shot at by about 2 or 3 people, and we managed to get through it. Mainly because they helped. Now a battery, I'm pretty sure we're going to need that. I've not seen a battery, so what do we get rid of? Dun, dun, dun. I think we picked up the microphone last time, so we at least have 1 microphone. I'm going to drop that one, take the battery, and I'm assuming the fact that it's got the green on means that, yeah, available for construction. So that's quite important for crafting. This one's weapon parts. If I go... Oh, it's starting to get to that point. Knives. I can craft knives, so do I really need one? That's the thing there, isn't it? Let's drop it and we'll take the crafting items instead. Because it's not necessary that we're going to need that straight away. A recipe. Okay, so does that need to go into my box? It does. Oh, damn. Blue tape. I know we need blue tape, but we'll switch it. See, that's the funny thing, right? If you had a bit of a bad moment in a game and you get hurt and you use all your bandages, all your health potions, your water, your chocolates, all this good stuff, and you get right back to being full up on health and confidence, the fact that it helps you with storage, do you know what I mean? Although you got hurt and you did a bit bad for, like, say, a minute of a game, you are freeing up your storage by actually doing bad, because you can then use those items. It's better to actually use them when you need it rather than just throw them on the floor and waste them. Okay, this guy had a pumpkin effect, so basically I eat this. There you go, I ate the pumpkin. What is this place? Good dawn, contamination ahead. Key clear. I'm going to interact, so I can't open it. It says cost level 3 J-Lab certificate. Okay, we ain't getting in there unless someone around here's got a J-Lab certificate. And again, I am keeping an eye on the time, and I am keeping an eye on how long we've got. You can spend as much time in here pretty much as you want. You set your own time limit, which is, again, another one of those pointers why this game is so good. We've got a basic bulb. We've got a small stone. I don't think we're going to need a small stone. That sounds very common. I've not seen it yet, but I'll go ahead and use the chocolate bar just to be sure. We'll take the small stone as well. Okay, good. What time are we doing? Let's put the live chat on, that would help. So we are 2:30, 3, 4, about an hour and a half. That's not too bad. When I say not too bad, I mean I'm trying to work out how much time I have to investigate and do my bit, you know, and then I obviously put the video into some sort of structure. So we need a beginning, middle, and an end, and we also need some sort of looting, shooting action. It doesn't look like we can build this area up. Well, I don't see a way out of here. I think if we come down, we hit a wall or a bunch of trees. Maybe we can go through there. I'll try. But it does look like a dead end to me. This whole area looks like a dead end. Ah, they did say a tent, didn't they? I saw a tent. We'll go check it out. There's a tent around here with a box inside. That may have the letter we're looking for. Just a little quest. You get a load of XP by doing it, so probably worth doing. Yeah, look, this tent here had some stuff in it. No, that's not the one. No! They said they left a letter around here. The wrong one. Sneaky little box there. Again, tape, rocks. Can I take more rocks? I can. And a cup. I'll leave the cup. Right, let's go get out of here. This is about... I'm going to double check the bottom corner, because although we have a map, we are quite far from extraction. So I'm over here, the extraction's at the top there. If we can't get into that base, there's no point in being down here. So I think coming out and around, going across the bridge into Small Hill is probably the way forward there. And then on the next one we jump into, we'll go as far up to the top as we can and see what's up there, and if there's, you know, a better looting place. At the minute, I've only really explored the bottom corner where you predominantly start. I'm going to remove this lock. There you go. Now we can open this. It went. Yeah, okay. Going through. So this would be a good time to, like, if we were going to have like an 8-hour live stream of this and actually really like delve into it, we can have like tunes on in the background, you know, make it a bit more casual. Obviously on the first impression I'm trying to like record and not get copyrighted, but we could do that. I don't mind doing that. This one, weather bottle. Nope, don't need it. I do need to drink though. So the more I seem to run around, the more water I'm burning, which makes sense. He's getting dehydrated as we go. Not to fear, there's another water bottle there. Oh, shiz. Okay, we've got another stock. I don't think we can stack that, so we're going to have to leave it. Can't stack hammers. Ah, flashlight. That's what I was saying earlier. I wonder if we can use it if we take it. Again, I'm going to have to sacrifice something. I've only got $8 cash there. Could sacrifice that. Flathead screwdrivers are common as well. I'm going to take that. And then I'm going to get rid of picking and choosing. It could all go tits up later, so we definitely want to keep our health packs. Doesn't look like we can use the flashlight. That's more of a sellable item. I'm going to drop that $8. I don't think we're going to find much money. I might be wrong. Drop the $8 and then crack on, because we've got more to sell than we have. Oh, here we go. Coming at us. Okay, these guys are like machine gun armed. I'm now out of ammo. Boom. Okay, I've got 4 shots. I'm going for the barrel. He's not going to fall for that. Boom. That down to my last bullet. Okay, let's go. We had a tank helmet, which is plus 1.5. What does that mean? Head armor plus 1.5. I'm rocking better than that anyway. Oh look, I said I wasn't going to find money. I've got a bunch of money now. These bullets don't seem to fill my gun, which is really unfortunate. I'm carrying ammo that I don't actually need. So we'll go ahead and drop those. Shotgun shells. Are we carrying shotgun shells? Yeah, we do. So I can go shotgun. We're not completely useless at this point. Where did my AR go? Did they just rob me of my AR? Where's it gone? On the ground. What in the world? Where's it gone? Body armor, 2 kilograms. Not as good as the one we got. Sniper rifle suppressor. That sounds awesome. I'll have a bit of that action. Where's my AR gone? Oh, this sucks. I would assume it's on the ground. So like by pressing tab, I thought I could see what's on the ground as well as my inventory, but I can't. And my AR, unless I'm being blind, I switched it for my shotgun and it just disappeared. And it had a scope on it I wanted. There's standard bullets. That's that. Tactical box. What we got in there? Dynamite. Oh, this sucks. I've lost my AR. No, where's it gone? I'm sure it's here somewhere. Keep picking up standard bullets and I don't think they fit, do they? No, out of ammo. There's an AR-74 there. Yes, I could take that. If I get rid of standard bullets that don't fit, take these bullets and then switch the AR for my handgun, because the handgun's now empty. That will probably do us for now. Nice. Okay, I'm really heavy right now. Like, this guy's not moving very quick at all. There is, what's that there? I didn't see that box down. There's a data box, I think. Got to get hold of that. Oh, there's also a tent. Homemade blueprint for the shotgun. Oh, I think we already have a shotgun, but we possibly might need that as well. Let me go ahead and use my water. There we go. Now that's going to give me a free slot. It'll let me in. Nice. Couple blueprints now. Okay, cool. Well, I think leaving at this point is best for us. So we just need to head to the right and then a little bit up at the end. And that should be extraction. So I've just got to keep my mince pies peeled. And we should be fine. Get out of here. Unless he's carrying money, I'm not interested. I'm so slow. Literally, I am so fat with just goodness. My backpack is packed. Ow! Filth. Yeah, I heard a shot pop. There's still a dude around here somewhere. I think they're shooting at each other, so I'm not going to rush it. There you go, cashish money. Four seconds to extraction. Boom, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. That was good gains on that one. Bunch of new items. Oh. Now my inventory is actually full, so expanding that, if possible, would be good. Store all. So it will store things that it can overlap. But we do need to sell all of our junk. We also completed the build the medic station quest, so we'll go claim that. Nice, claim all. Butcher's knives, time 2. So we need to put those into our inventory real quick. Butcher's knives, what would they be under? Melee, tools. Butcher's knife, so we do like that, put that there, take this one, put that there as well, and we submit that quest. Boom. Happy days. Look at all that stuff I got. So much better to do quests than it is just to run around like a lunatic. Right, okay, so we've got 3 quests left now. Oh, sorry, 3 new quests. We'll take those. This game keeps you busy. We'll take that one because we've already done it. Nice. Okay, so we've got aim for the head. So kill any enemy in a headshot required. Again, my AR had the scope. It was getting headshots. That's now gone. So that would have been great for that. Admit. What's this? Send a letter of the old friend. It is what I couldn't find. It says up a small hill. It contains his contact information. Keep an eye out for that one. Build a weapons shop. Right. How did we do that again? Bunker, here we go. One of these. Or not. I don't know how to build again. Found it a minute ago. Well, quick key that shit. Build, is it XYZ? New. Controls. Reload, switch view. Aim. Ah, it's this. Sweet. So we can now build the weapon shop. No, we can't. We need eco lamp and an MD40, whatever that is. Okay, so we still need resources to be able to build the weapon shop. But what can we do in between? Heck, pile of electronic components. Pile of medicine, I think. No, we don't own those. Kill enemy with headshots. Build weapon shop. So nothing is actually available to us right now that we can get done. Submit 1,000. It wants me to give away 2 grand in currency. Are they mad? For 500 XP? That doesn't even seem fair. But I'll do it anyway. Okay, so we've got health, we've got water. What else are we carrying? So we've got a bunch of other gubbins. I wish I could store more. Store. What can we take? Light stock, does that fit that? Yeah, it fits the shotgun. I think shotgun ammo we've got quite a bit. 97 shells, we'll keep those. How do I use these blueprints? Must be a blueprint table. Level 5 still needed. What's this here? Go down. Hey, Bubs, hey, can you check the heating's on or off, please? Offer, what's this? 37. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I did an offering and this came out. Totem. HP level 2. Oh, my HP just went up to 70. Sick. So an 80 would be a better offering, which probably gives you better gains. But for now, I'm going to go with the basic. Perception times 3. I don't know if they're permanent buffs or not. Doesn't seem to have a timer anywhere. I'm going to assume they're permanent. Yeah, if you're struggling, collect those feathers, boy. So to the farm towns. This actually takes us to another place. But before that, we need a ferry ticket. And we need the ferry challenge out of the way. This one's a note for fishing. So we can build a fishing rod at some point. Do some fishing. And then we can put them in the barrel. Do you remember we got the barrel? For storage. Okay, so we need to... I need a shop. That's what I need. I need somewhere I can sell my stuff I don't actually want at this point in the game. Because I've got too much storage and, well, not enough storage and too much gubbins. It won't let me work on this car yet either. I have to come up this way. Nope. Make sure there's nothing in here I'm missing. I've got to get my bearings with the game, see. There's also a build table there. And we've got the sleep. That's about it, isn't it? What's this one? Challenge difficulty, that's it. Suppose we could craft some stuff if we want. What was that second option? Ah, blueprint research. There you go. Found it. So we're going to do register this one. Unlocked homemade shotgun recipe. And then this one. Unlock the PM recipe. So handgun shotguns we can now build. Awesome. Ah, here we go. Trade count. Now this is what I've been looking for. So anything that I consider to be worth the money or just not what we want. So anything without the green I don't think is a crafting material. But they're worth keeping. This is weapons parts. We probably possibly might need that for crafting. Let's switch the ammo over. I think I'm going to sell the computer part. Maybe the mushrooms. They're worth a lot, them mushrooms. They were well good. 666 on the mushrooms. Cold core fragment emits a blue faint source. I don't know what that's, whether that's just money, you know, money in the bank. We'll keep the key. We'll sell the stock. I've already got one of them. The barrel's worth 600. That was a good pickup actually, the barrel. Got a cooking recipe we'll hold on to. Some cables. Battery can go. Keeping my cash, keeping the silencer. So how do we sell? Right click? Nope. Is it a drag and drop? Normally there's a buy and sell button. There doesn't seem to be one here. You just click it, okay, and then F. Okay, nice and quick. This totem is worth 1,000. This one increases more perception based on your current perception level. So also, if we now go into our inventory, we should be able to drag some of this crap out that we actually want to sell. But like for instance, these bags, you know, find them all the time. Don't need to bring all those home. The travel bags. Now again, if you die, I'm assuming we lose everything we're carrying. So you don't want to go too mad and leave yourself with nothing. What else can we sell? See how much toilet paper and tape are worth, just for their, you know, they're worth a lot. Obviously you bring them back. Got toilet cleaner. Again, I can't really see a use for those. The red barrel, large and empty. How many does it carry? So that's 2, 4. I think if my eyes don't deceive me, that's 6 slots. 2, 4, 5. The blue barrel's only 5 slots, so I guess we take that. Yeah, because that's going to store more fish. So we'll sell the blue one because that's worth quite a bit, 600. Red, okay, crafting material there. Animal traps. Okay, animal traps just say scrap metal, so I'm thinking selling those. Leave everything else where it is. The power bank, and that's worth quite a bit. I'm not sure if we're going to need that. White lab coat. Pick up. Alright, we'll leave that as it is. We've got equipment, attachments, and quick grip. Oh, nice. That doesn't fit. Pistol extender. So if I put the sniper in now. Ah, totems. Can we send that totem over there? Where's it gone? There. Pick up, drop, menu, right button, equipped, drop or mark. I want to put it in my storage. Red band cigarettes. Pack of regular cigarettes. We'll sell those as well. This is where it gets confusing because the mechanic side of it has a lot of gubbins. Okay, let's take the totem, put that in there, and we'll also store the recipe because I have no idea what to do with that. Cables. What else don't we need? We'll leave our money here too. Sniper. Now basketball, I'm thinking we sell that. And that's it. I've got a nice little bundle there to sell. So we'll go ahead. Sell the basketball, 250. 100 on an animal trap, not that great. 52 on the cigarettes. Ooh, 600 on a barrel. So barrels are worth bringing back. Even, I mean, it has to be a decent backpack. The tape's not worth nothing, nor is a toilet roll. To be expected, isn't it? Toilet cleaner's okay, 2 for 100. We've got some good gains there. Does that money go into here? No, it just goes as my total cashish. That's it. Let's roll in for another one. I think I might pour myself a drink on this one. So how do we think? What do we think about the game? Is it entertaining to watch? Is it something you're interested in? Have you got the game? How are you finding it? The fact it's a single player game is obviously the selling point to me. I do like myself a single player game lately. And I think when we get back to the digs again, I will talk about and explain the points that I wanted to mention earlier about a couple games that got sent to us and also the play test that we did last night. Okay, chocolate milk. Straight away starting us off with a bunch of food. Happy days. Handgun, probably take that just because it comes with ammo and we may need it. So ammo wise, I've got about 2 clips in my machine gun, and shotgun wise, we've got shells for days. Probably roll with a shotgun to start with. So this match, we're going to try and get straight to the top as far as we can go. Wooden nails, happy days. There is a bridge that needs repairing. You need 2 lots of wood to do that. It's funny because the ducks have different sound cues. So if they've seen you and they're coming for you, it's 2 quacks. If they just see you and you can get away, it's just 1 quack. Okay, canned food. There we go, sweet. Okay, money for days. What's in the red box there? Oh, being shot in the back, Jack. That's filth. Boom, there it is. He actually gives you really good loot and you can sell it for decent price. A walkie-talkie and his head. You always seem to get his head, which is worth about 600. Okay, can we build the bridge? Happy days. Boom, there it is. Ah, so by removing the box, we can now go down into, I believe, where our base had the underground water, where we could fish. That now allows that to be used and accessed. There's a cool little mechanic they're thrown in there. Different starting point, you know, you come up on this side, not have to build the bridge every time. A box again. We've got another recipe. Oh, what's that? Man of light. I'm gonna go with a machine gun on this guy. Jeez, that guy was a beast. That was a big chicken. He was coming at me with a battle axe. Look, that's a mental fantasy shiz right there. He didn't get it though. Yeah, this guy's hiding at the top. I'll bring him down. Again, the fun thing about this game for me is getting your angles. You know, knowing your diagonals and sort of working out where the bullets are going to land. Tricking the enemy. And the AI is good in this game. That's another thing I will say, is that the AI is on point. Okay, we've got some damage. I'm going to let that go for a little while before I use a bandage. Go ahead and drink myself some water. Bandage the damage, which is basically bleed damage, I would assume, or impact trauma. How did that not? Filth. Yeah, I've got plenty of ammo for the handgun, so I might have to switch out at some point. Got him. Another one. Let's go. Ooh. That was filth. Nice. Okay, moving up. Ooh. Okay. He's angry. Let's wait for this guy to get close. Boom. Not today, baby. Hey. Oh, he had a nice gun. Okay, we'll take that because I'm sure my stock's going to fit that one. Oh, this is he got weak space storm protector. Damn, I didn't know we had protection from the storm. That'll do us as well. Click on the reload. This is quite a dangerous camp to come in. Just take your time with it. Get them to come over to the barrel. There it is. 2 out of 3. You might take a hit or two. It's fine though, right? It's not heavy damage. My man's getting burn damage as it is. Woohoo! Sneaky. Wanna come around the back, Jack? Not today. Need to finish him quite quick though, that's the problem. Another one. Mad how they attack each other as well. Yeah, we should have got some decent gains, a lot of money from that as well. School bag. School bag's not the one that sells for a pretty penny, is it? We'll take this one. Let's have a look how many slots. We've got 2 slots left. Save them for some decent items that we actually need. Pile of medicine, that'll do us. All of this is goods. Okay, now we're encumbered, which is fine because I still need to heal. So much loot. So much loot. Okay, I'm going to drop this one because there's a full one here to take. There's another one of those decent machine guns. I don't know if we should sacrifice anything for another one though. Level 3 body armor, 3 and 3. What have we got? We got 3 and 4, so I'll stay with what I got. Extra slot on mine. We'll take an aspirin. It's going to make us use water, which then drains the water we're carrying. So I should get an extra slot from that soon. Oh, damn. Okay, so if I now drop this one, and take that one. Medicine stacks, happy days. We'll go for the storage cabinet. What's this? Black market contact, happy days. Okay, I want that. I don't think we can use it. To get rid of the standard shotgun ammo, I'm not really bothered about that. Take that one. Dorm room 101 key. I think I've already got one of those. 103. I've got a couple of rooms for the dorm now. This one is an IV medicine. What else we got? Trying to see what I can ditch and what's worth taking. Not sure the book's worthy of anything other than selling. There's a gold ring that's probably going to be worth quite a bit. Well, I need like 3 slots. Oh, hit and miss, isn't it? You definitely don't want to die. But you definitely need to keep certain things to heal yourself. I've eaten the beans. Let's put the water on a quick slot. I'm going to put that on 8 actually. What can I do? These are worth too much. The handgun. The handgun, right? Drop the handgun and then find another one as we go if I need it. Take the key, take the ring. Get rid of the rocks. Take the ring. Do I want the book? I'm going to leave the book. I'm not sure what it is. Don't know how much it's worth. Just going to go with this. Like, I'm not greedy and I think I've got enough. I'm happy to leave with what we've got at this point. Okay, there's a dice. I've never seen a dice. Battery. These things are really common around this area. What are they? The black market contact notes. Ooh, I forgot about the tactical supplies. Oh, usually get a good gun part in now. Or a smoke grenade, that'll do. There you go, there's the gun parts. That's the rifle. That'll probably go on now. No, can't equip it. Bugger. Bugger. What else we got? Standard shotgun shells. We need those. We can probably get rid of the handgun ammo, but I don't really want to. What's AP bullets? Are they for that? Ammo. What does it take? Magazine capacity, reloads. F menu, right middle mouse button. It doesn't say ammo type. Maybe it's in that top information I can't now see. An egg of rusty bullets S it's carrying at the moment. Which kind of sucks. I don't know if I should take it or not. I'll just leave it. I'm not going to mess about with that too much. Maybe I missed it, but I couldn't see what ammo that carries. If you know, you're going to give me information, what ammo goes in what gun would be very useful. Okay, so heading straight up here, we are going to hit the extraction. And then if you look on the map, we wanted to get to the road camp, which we've now done. And we've also cleared all the way down to the bottom of the road there. So just heading straight up that road is going to bring us to the extraction. That's cool. So when we start, I really want to get into the forest path base. That's my next mission because that's just a personal mission. I just feel like I want to see what's in there. But other than that, oh, we're pretty good. We've covered most of the area. We've seen most of what the early game has to offer. Handgun bullets again, I don't want them. Cool, the aim on this is wayward. That's got to be a headshot, boys. That was a one shot for offense. Nice. Ooh, what's that in there? There's a check. Again, I've got no storage. I can't keep looking. Bring it full. Got a shotgun. He's coming for that close range game. Should we match him? Not today. Ooh. Can you feel it? Level 2 armor, don't need it. He's got his dog tags though. We'll take those. And because we're so close to the exit, I think I'm going to sacrifice one of my health regains because I just don't think we're going to need it. Might be wrong, of course. Pumpkin, we can eat that. Always take the same gubbins. Yeah, I'm maxed out on feathers apparently. Hey, I've got to remember that. Shotguns, one-shot barrels. That's really good for explosive damage on a group. Happy days. Nearly level 6. Oh, and you can see the beginning of the game doesn't hold you up at all. It's quite nicely paced. Everything sort of flows in a nice way. It's doing very little to aggravate the player, to be honest. We still need these wicked items here. I am assuming if I set the difficulty higher, now you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but if I set the difficulty higher, I should get better loot, right? That's how my brain's thinking it's going to work. Whether the game actually responds that way or is designed that way, I don't know. Okay, quests, we only did 1, but we're still going to probably level up to level 6 now. There you go, boom. And we have another one which is called generic pistol. It says submit a generic pistol. We already have that. We can go ahead and do that one. There you go. This is just really designed to take a lot of your shit away from you. Like, there you go, piles of medicine we collected. We're going to take them off me and just give me some currency and a bit of XPs. But we do like the Ps. Strange feathers. Here we go. Feeding feathers. I've got loads of those. You can have them for days. That one gave me a totem, which is a ninja totem, which we would have got for about, I think about 30 of those. So it's actually cheaper to do it that way. That was a cool little quest. Now this one says advanced processing. What's this about? Workbench with plenty of uses. So building workbenches is the next step. La, da, 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 da. And again, I'm stuck for a circuit board, an eco lamp, and an MD40. I just cannot find them right now. Bring up the inventories, and what do we want to store? Let's sell stuff first. I think that's probably the best bet because I know everything I've picked up is new. We'll go in and we'll just sell stuff. Now these black market notes, I need to check what they are. So they are just covered in dark substance. That's a bit weird. Okay, one of them black chickens has gone ham all over it. Contains encrypted information about various merchants. Well, I want that encrypted information. There's source cabinet. Do I use them? Are they usable? It says split, drop, or mark. I don't think we can actually use them. I don't want to sell them if I'm not going to get them again. Do you know what I mean? But it is worth a lot of money. So you're probably going to hate me for this if it is wrong. But I'm just going to sell them off because I don't know any better. Boom. Dog tags, 500. They're worth a lot then. Gold ring, 1000. Again, it's just a gemstone. Doesn't seem to do anything other than value. 1000's good. Computer head's always good for 250. What else we got going on? The axe. Now I want to use that. I'm sure I can equip it. Yeah, so I'm going to keep that. Creating animal traps. Not really worth much to sell. Recovery injector. That sounds awesome. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to pretty much keep everything else. Some medicines for intravenous injections. Do we sell that? I'm going to say yeah. If I'm doing anything wrong, you know, you can let me know in the comments on YouTube down in the comment section. If you're watching it on a rerun, if you're watching it live, you know, feel free to hit me up with any advice or anything. Chocolate milk, crackers, soda crackers. Sell those off, and a potato. I think that's about it. I mean, rusty bullets can go. I'll keep these standard ones. That all looks good to me. Now we're just going to store what we can. Boom. There you go. Full storage now. Sort it. And we can see from a distance what we've got. So taking 100 shells ain't no big deal. And taking handgun ammo at 320 is no big deal. And then we can go ahead and store these, which I'm sure stack, so we should be good. They're stacking 6s though. Right. Now we need a handgun, that's for sure. Have a look what we've got. So we've got the T33, which is almost busted. Let's take the busted T33, which puts the AK over there. Cool beans. We've got this really cool Vector machine gun as well. I want to store that. Do I have any more slots? Yeah, 98, so I can store that. Where's the empty slots at? Why have I got a cardboard box? You can use it as a disguise. Okay, we'll take that just for a laugh. We'll give that a test. Gold Metal Gear Solid on that shiz. And again, crafting items I just want to keep. It'd be nice if when you right click it just says store, so I can store the one item. I have to go to level 3 to find the empty slots. Right, cool. Now I've got a bunch of shotguns, so really they don't need to be... I could probably sell those actually. Are they worth anything though? Yeah, I'm going to try and sell one of each of these shotguns, see what happens. They're the same one, but one's half damaged and one's got full health. And I'll leave the health pack. Oh, I'll take the health pack so I can store that. Okay, sweet. That doesn't fit my handgun. That's a rifle, right? Sweet. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm just going to take this little bit of inventory I've got going on here. So then we go sell. That's 90. And that one's 40. One with... What? Okay. The one damaged is 40 and the other one's 90, so they're not really worth much. What's this about? PM. Okay. Okay, so he's selling some stuff. What did we need again? I think we needed the MD40 at 800. I didn't realise he sells the things we need. And there was a special bulb we needed. And an egg. Maybe we need the egg. Where's that special bulb? We might not sell everything we need. He's got a ferry ticket though. Recipe for dynamite. Recipe for dynamite cluster. Ooh, that's an upgraded dynamite. 200,000. Man's having a laugh and he's having a spangle. Can't see anything else I want. Oh, secret message. They said this secret message was on the map in a tent. I don't know. Okay, sweet. Okay, so looking at what we got here, let's go for the secret message. It says, let me tell ya, let me tell thee, items in the vending machine are ridiculously expensive. And they're a rip-off, so that's the black market guy, isn't it? So we need a pile of electrics. And oh, that's not the same letter. The letter from the friend is not the same one. And it says, let me tell you, the buyback price is only half of the original price. What a rip-off. So it's just a letter to slag the shop off that sold me the stuff in the first place. Fair enough. Okay, let's check the build menu. So we can now build the weapons store. No, we can't because we need an eco lamp. Oh, it's like an energy saving light bulb. They only sell a basic bulb. That sucks, doesn't it? I'm going to take the... Because my storage is full, I'm not going to buy too much actually. But we know we need the WD-40, so we'll store that. Electronics parts. Let's take that away. Let's put that in there. We know we need it. The egg has an exclamation mark on it for some reason. It gives me energy. Electronic cables. Strong electronic components for unknown purpose. So we sell those then. He's going to buy that letter back for no pounds whatsoever. Okay, sell the electronics. Sell him the egg back because I'm not even sure we need it. And then at least you can buy it back later. Sell him the letter. I've read the letter. I don't need it anymore. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to go for our final run and try and find that, you know, much needed resources. Now, I think I might increase the difficulty this time just to see what the difference is between the base and, let's say, normal. So I think that speeds the enemies up a bit and also gives them a little bit more HP and a little bit more damage. And at this stage in the game, we will be slightly underpowered because we haven't leveled our guy up too much. I think we might have reached level 6. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we are level 6, so we can go for a couple of upgrades. There we go, boom, upgrades to go down, and we can buy these two, which is extra 5 HP, which again should make us last a bit longer against these new tougher enemies. And the next one's level 6, but we also need 3 carrots for some reason, which we could probably just buy from the store. Carrot crunching mofo, there he is, carrot. Purchase. There you go, 3 carrots. As simple as that, guys, simple as that. Money is the king in this game. Okay, so we've got the 3 carrots, we've got the 4 that it requires for the core fragments, but we can't unlock it because these 2 are pending. So we have to activate, then go to that one, hits research, then activate that. Got to do it in systematic order, and that brings us down to these 2. For some reason, this dog trainer. Oh, because I need these items. Okay, so I found a use for the scissors now, which is the dog trainer, and it'll give me 1 capacity in my backpack, which then leads to 4 capacity in my backpack, which I am more actually wanting than what this is going to give me, which is FOV 15, some HP, and a bit of body armor. You know, so that's kind of boring. So we'll go with this one, and we'll try. We need a school bag and some scissors. Okay, school bag and some scissors. Even if I've got them, I'm going to buy them. Cosmetic bag. Do they have a school bag? Okay, no school bag. So we'll take the scissors with us. And we'll make sure, actually, let me check my inventory. Drag scissors across. And drag the cardboard. Well, no, we take that for a laugh, didn't we? Okay. Okay, so the mission is to get the items we need that are much needed and also grab myself a school bag. Other than that, I can do what I want. I can do what I want. Let's go. What do you think so far, guys? Is it good footage? Do you enjoy this game? Is it watchable? How do you feel about the live stream? You know, is it something you want to see again at a more advanced stage? Grab myself some more handgun bullets there. Let's move up. Little pitter patter of the ducky feet. Okay, he's got, what is that? Whiskey. Okay, that's the hardcore shiz, boys. Stay away from the whiskey. Got some stones. Nothing exciting yet. Okay, medical, that's what I'm talking about. A few bandages. But really, if you come in here and start, you might get lucky like I just did. Happy days. Oh, I know what I needed the egg for now. I needed the egg for the guy that's doing the weights, remember? Oh, kick myself in the sack. Okay, we'll do that on the, I'm gonna have to do that before I leave because that will bug me. That was one of the first things I said. I need an egg for this guy. I think I sold it. I think I have to buy it back at double the price. Ooh. You know what? You get blown up now, bro. That was a big explosion. Okay, we'll take the machine gun and we'll take the bullets. This game does make me want to play Duckov. It does make me want to go back and play Dead Side. You know, all of those first-person survival games. It has that same atmosphere and drama, believe it or not. And that's what made me fall in love with those games in the first place. So now bringing this, I don't think cigarettes are even worth anything. I'm going to leave them behind, which is good because it teaches anyone young playing this that cigarettes ain't shit. Yeah, I really want to go back and play some of those survival games and stuff. They look great, they play well, they're just really fun. Give me a shout out, Bobs, if you're still with us, because I don't know if you're in the chat now. You've been awfully quiet. And I want to see if you're alright. We're going to go and find... Is this... Whoa! Hello. Okay, I didn't see him. I think he snuck up on me. Oh, another one. Oh, reload. Ah. Okay, that was a bit risky. Took a bit of damage now. God damn it. Quick bandage will sort that, I reckon. Again, I don't think the bandages heal you much, if any. It's more about like stopping the bleeding. You don't keep taking damage. Early game is really important. I think now I don't really look to it because I've got 75 health. And that guy, for instance, did 10 damage, which is not a lot. But it makes you feel like it's a lot because they're coming at you, and I've just set the difficulty to a higher level. I think I accidentally picked up cigarettes there, so I'm going to drop those. Cigarettes, let's get rid of you. And then we've got a recovery injector. I've never used one, so I'm going to go ahead and use one. I think that just recovers over time. So we've got some decent ammo there. Happy days. Okay, so these are cosmetic bags. We need school bags. Where are we? Okay, so we want to head up. I think the radio tower is a must, and I think that camp there, which is situated just before the forest path, is a must as well. They have great loot. I always you know, get what I need from there, whether that be water or food and whatnot. They have everything you need. That means they've detected or heard me. There's the eggs we want. Oh, sandbags blocked it. My aim is off. Why is he using a crossbow? What in the world did he shoot me with? Oh, bow. So bow does bleed damage, which could be useful on slower enemies. But he's also got a carrot, which is nice. We'll take these. Okay, so what do I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of the standard. No, rusty. Sorry. Always look for the rusty ones. Get this one in there, because we're going to probably collect a load of those. You can keep his crusty bow. I don't want it. I'm going to go and give my man working out his egg. I love the timer on this game. Like the storm time is really fair. We've got some smoke effects coming in down there. That looks awesome. And bloom. I just saw some bloom. Hell yeah. On the edge of the containers. Get some. Okay, feathers I want to take. Let's eat the lollipop. And then we'll take the feathers. Sweet. Someone popped the shot then. A blueprint. I think they're shooting each other. Soda, let's take that. Someone had to have won that gunfight. I don't think they would have oofed each other. That's rare, so I'm going to keep my eye out for the winner of that battle. I could hear it, but I couldn't see it. Ooh, hello, I'm guessing it's that. Yeah, that was a good little move. Gave my position away. So not moving with the shotgun gives you better accuracy, which is a, you know, a no-brainer, to be fair. But I just thought I'd shout it out. Okay, so we've got his head again, which we know is worth money. I guess I could eat a dumpling. Not going to do me any harm. We'll take the computing core, and we've also got power cable we can nick, so we'll drink the chocolate milks. He needs some milk. And we'll take that one. Sweet. Now this looks like the man. Yeah, this is the guy. So he's working out in the gym here. He wants an egg. We'll go give him an egg. Progress. Egg. There you go. Have egg. They gave me 500 currency and 800 XP. That's a lot of XP because it's done in game, right? So balanced nutrition. He also wants a cracker, which I have. So we can bring that into the next game if we need be. Also, cracker cookie. Oh, we already have one. There you go. Nutrition free. Okay, this guy just loves to eat. Okay, in progress. Nutritious balance. This one's a red band. Now we need cigarettes. All the cigarettes I've been throwing away. Now we need cigarettes. Let's go find it. Sure, they're not going to be far from here. I'll reload that handgun. So I quick switched against the robot because I kept rolling halfway through a reload and it cancels your reload. So you're constantly trying to reload whilst dodging his shots. It's better to just quick switch. Okay, there was some cigarettes around here. I remember there being cigarettes. Maybe further down. Maybe this one. No, but I will use... No, I don't need it. Okay. No, there's cigarettes here. Yeah, there. Sweet. Okay, we're definitely taking that. We'll get rid of this egg. Might as well use it up. And then we'll take cigarettes. Go back to see my man. Completing quests like a Ma. And he gives you like 600 to 800 XP each time. What makes me die is he's like portraying himself as this health fit, you know, gym goer, muscle bound workout guy with the eggs and the crackers, you know, healthy crackers. Then he's going to have a pack of cigarettes. What are you going to do with the cigarettes? Give yourself cancer. So you look good. Yeah. You worked out all them hours, spent all that time doing your body just to get cancer and die. Bro. You can't account for brains, can you? You can't account for brains. Good looks, no brains. Okay, we'll get that. Yeah, 800 XP on that one. Fitness coach. Build a gym. Ah, I can now build a gym. Hopefully that improves my stamina at least. Maybe lets us run faster for longer. So to do that, it says build a proper gym at the base. So by building a gym at my base, I can then impress him with my gym building skills. Nice. Don't know why we needed his permission to do that, but whatevs. So at this point, we didn't get lucky yet. So I'm just going to raid stuff on the way to extraction. Nighttime is not my best setting. I prefer if the day lasted a bit longer. Nuts and bolts. Okay, instead of going up like we always do, I'm going to see what's down this path. I'm assuming we can get to extraction this way. It's a little bit longer, but I've not been down here, so I'm going to have a look. Okay, we've got a camp. Plenty of wood this time. Was ist das? Trade. Ah, we've got a tradesman. Mans of trades. We could actually sell our stuff off early. We need the carrot, I think. Plastic barrel. Plastic barrel filled with gasoline. I'm assuming we throw that. But I guess we could sell it. It's worth quite a bit. 700 cash, boys. Cha-ching. Couple knives. We can craft them, but they always seem to be used in twos. I think I'll keep hold of those. Flattened screwdriver as well. We'll keep hold of that one. Can sell that. Can sell. Do we need power cord? I think we might need power cord. Metal plates. Soda crackers. We'll sell that. Organic fibers. We'll keep hold of that one. I think that's it. That's all I want to sell right now. I'll sell the ketchup. Sell the rocks. And that'll do us. There's actually a bed in there. You can go. Oh, letter from a friend. Sweet. I've been looking for that. Let me read that. Yes, letter from a friend. So see the camp over there. There's a broken wire mesh behind it. Patched up with some sheet metal, but it's not secure at all. It could easily be opened with a crowbar. I've smuggled quite a bit through there. Okay, crowbar is needed now, which we do have. Again, it'll have to be done on our next run. Unless there's one laying around here. I mean, there technically should be. Flathead screwdriver. We don't need two of those. Well, let's make sure we're not going the wrong way. So somewhere in the area of Small Hill, there is a hole in a fence in one of these camps that you can actually sneak through and grab some decent loot, which could be the items we've been looking for. Oh yeah, it's busy around. Oh, didn't see him. Boom, there it is. I'm just getting so lucky, and again, this is on a higher difficulty and it's still quite nice to play, so I might leave it on this difficulty. I don't see the benefit though, because I'm still getting this roughly the same items. I mean, all the quests I'm doing and stuff, I could have done that on the easier grade, right? So I don't know what the benefit is, or if any. I'll let them come in and then I'll go for the barrel. Missed it. Yeah, this guy's going ham. I'm going to go with the shotgun now. Boom, there it is. School backpack, school backpack, no school backpack. Rude. Oh, buddy, snuck up on me. Didn't realise I was holding a shotgun, obviously. Monies and bullets. That seems to be the trio that they always give you. Wow, okay, they're advanced bullets. So these are AP bullets with purple damage. Very nice. Alright, now where are we? So we need to just head up this path. And we are out! I'm looking forward to this. Big gains. Get rid of them barrels. Ooh. I'll let them come in close. So satisfying. Right, take that, grab those, and then we're out. Ooh, what's in this box? I keep missing it. It's probably got some good stuff in it. Okay, they take up 2 slots, that sucks. I use bandage. And then I've got a free slot. Take the hot pot, and that is cleared out. Oh, I like it. It was good. It's been an enjoyable 4 hours experience. I've had a great time. I've gone from like level, I think it was on like level 4 or 5, all the way up now to 7 by the looks of it, maybe 8 once I claim my quests. Oh, much progress. We still need 2 items to build that, and the gym we need a tire. All right, let's see if we can go buy these items. Or craft, maybe. We've got the blueprint station. I don't know if we have any. We do. Okay, explosive arrows. Now we're talking. So if we do craft, oh, upgrade. Oh, jeez, I never knew this was a thing. Okay, so we can now upgrade our station. Let's go ahead and use those. See how far we can go. I'm going to use all resources to do so. And then we'll look at what we gained by doing it at the end. That's as far as I can go right now, is it? Yeah, because lack of items. So SWAT helmet for the next one. Very custom items to upgrade. Okay, so what do we do? So we unlock the ability to craft certain items. So we've got some new items. Unlock the ability to repair my items and equipment. Awesome. And unlock the ability to disassemble items, i.e. get yourself some resources from them. And then we have now repair and dismantle. Go with F and see what we can now make. So yeah, there is a lot more items we can make, like ammo. We can now create our own ammo. There's a Glock which is renamed as a Click. I've never used one of those, but it does have the muzzle and special attachments. Probably quite awesome. It does 14 damage. Let me go ahead and make one of those. What do we have here? So basic stuff there, nothing really to worry about. We do need a crowbar. I do have a crowbar, so I think I'm just going to use the one I've got. Make some canned tuna and eco lamp. That's what we've been looking for. Let's make one of those bad boys. And a fishing rod. Now we're talking. We're flying, boys. So are they all in my inventory? Are they going to be in my storage? Okay, I don't know where they've gone. I made them, but I don't know where they'd be. Let me sell my goblins off. Actually, before I sell, let me talk to my man. He's got a couple of quests done. There you go, big XP gains. 1500 now on the XP gains. Basic construction free, which is build a weapon shop. And now the Glock is done. The chances of that, I buy it and then there's a quest to do it. And there's also build a weapon shop. Let's see what it needs for that. Weapon shop. Yep, says we can build it. And so it shall be built. I do need to find a good space for it though. Go smack bang in the middle there. Nice. I've got a Steam achievement for that one, boys. Go to the weapon shop, see what my man's saying. So we can trade now. So we've got the canned gunpowder if we want to make some ammo. We've got a rifle I've never seen. There's an Uzi. Oh, I bet that's really rapid and very inaccurate, hopefully. Which would be accurate if it is inaccurate. We've got a bunch of attachments, so we can actually attach those to the Click, i.e. the Glock that we bought. Once I find out the right ones, make that more powerful. It's looking very good. But I do only have 5 grand, so I'm going to play it safe. There you go, another XP boost. Mosquito, submit gunpowder times 30. Okay, so that's easy. We just go to the gun shop and we buy some gunpowder really cheap. It doesn't say what gunpowder, so go with the standard issue red. That's normally the right one. 1200 quid. We go to my man and we say, oi, make the gunpowder. Where is it? Oh, it wants 30. And it's not. Submit gunpowder. Doesn't say what gunpowder. I might be buying the wrong. Let's have a look. Buy this one. Let's buy this one. Now I don't have enough to buy 30, that's for sure. Let's have a look what it says. It says I don't own any, so the gunpowder I've bought is not the gunpowder it wants. Let's go. First off, let's sell our shit. What don't we need? That's 60. What's worth stuff? The gunpowder actually gives me 250 back. Not a bad price, is it? Homemade food, homemade water. Let's go with the gunpowder gone. What's the pan? Can be used to cook food, so we probably need that later on. Quite rare. Flippo light is 100. We'll keep one of those. I'm not sure if I need it. I've got a grand sitting there. I think that's all I want to sell for now. This is part of the fun of the game as well. Inventory management and working out what you want to concentrate on and how you want to play. Go send all there. So that's all my ammo gone now. Now we need to find some free space. I need to expand this warehouse and there's no option to expand it easily. I'm thinking that comes later on down the road. Yeah, it must come later on down the road. Oh, he does quests. I didn't realise he has quests as well now. So part, well, okay. So we should be able to complete this quest. Boom. Again, take all that. Locate ground zero and also use a weapon AK-74U to kill 5 enemies. Easy, easy quest. Let's go into the upgrade chamber here and we've got choose talent. Okay, we're at average duck right now. Skills, what do we need for the next one? So we're still looking for the school bag. I have scissors, I just need a school bag. Just found out what the book was for. We've got recoil control, which is awesome. And now we need a clock. So everything has a purpose in this game. Nothing is useless. I thought there were some items that are just for sale. Very little, like the gold ring. I mean, there might be a purpose for it, but for me, I haven't found a purpose. This game's awesome. I'm just going to go ahead and save, which I would imagine is going to bed. Just to make sure, innit? I'll sleep for a minute and then we'll go main menu. Right, we'll go through the outcome of this one and then we're done. Right, what do we think of Duckov, or what do I think of Duckov more importantly? And that is a renowned 4 out of 5. That is a guaranteed 4 out of 5. Now, I did give, hang on, let me see what game I wanted to refer to. Library. Yes, okay, I got it. Now, I did give Bellwright a 4 out of 5, which I then regretted. Bellwright is not a 4 out of 5 game. Bellwright is a 3 out of 5 game. So I just want to correct that because this video will come out after Bellwright. Bellwright is definitely not good for optimization or graphics or anything else other than the actual mechanics of the game. Really saving that game. I really regretted the 4 out of 5 because I was kind of being kind because I did enjoy it. And towards the end of the stream, I was having a lot of fun. But the actual game didn't deserve it. It's a 3 out of 5. I tried it on Linux last night, played it for about half an hour to an hour. Same problems, if not worse. And it stuttered more, had more slow down areas, it had more pop in, it had lazy shadows. It was absolutely atrocious. Now, yes, Linux needs support slower, gets support slower. And obviously there's graphic updates and drivers that could matter. But overall, everything on my system's always updated to the latest stuff before I play anything, and therefore it's the game's fault, not mine. It was using 99% of my GPU. This game all day, consistently, 60% of my GPU was used, and 23 of my CPU was used, which is nothing. Absolutely nothing considering I'm live streaming and recording at the same time. Now, that being said, this game, like I say, warrants a 4 out of 5. That doesn't mean 5 out of 5 is perfect. It just means that it's damn close, right? So I think 4 out of 5, unless I do it like a 1 out of 10, unless I do it out of 10, you can't really narrow it down. So I think a 3 out of 5 is very mid-tier meh, right? Whereas 4 says, no, it's a good game. And 5 says, god damn. So that's kind of how I go. So I do it on visuals, sound effects, playability, lastability, and of course findability of, finally, is it fun? And I think this game ticks all boxes. It's absolutely solid. It just does everything it needs to do to warrant its $20 price tag. And like I say, you can get it on $12 in a sale. So definitely check this one out for sure. Now, I did want to talk about a game I played last night. Let's have a look. I might save it because, although when am I streaming next? I'm streaming tomorrow. I'll save it for tomorrow because we have a very similar game tomorrow. And I think it will make more sense. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining me today, and thank you for the viewership. Thank you for getting this far in the video. If you're watching on YouTube on a rerun, definitely leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below, and I greatly appreciate your time, effort, and your watch time and your support. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye. There you go. We're done. I am off, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me, and I am out.